like that. Woo!
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. My name is BJ Matthews, aka B Jizzle. Before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Buy the subscribe button to get all updated content. Continue to support the Pull Up Basketball Podcast as you guys come in here. Please hit that like button. We got 7 people in here so far. We're going to continue to rack the numbers up. Get those likes up so we can get the people in here, as well as our Cash App. Right there on top of the screen, you guys can see $ B Jizzle, PayPal at Broderick Masters. You know what I mean? Appreciate all the support that y'all given us. Let's get some people to come here. Let me read some of these comments. Salute to my man, Shaft 9000. Salute. What's good with you, man? Oh, what's up, cuz 23? What's my Nick BJ? What's good, brother? What's good with you, man? Hope you're doing well. Hope God is blessed and favored you. All my people in here. You know what I'm saying? Andre Sandoval said, oh, yeah, triple-double from Jokic, and Murray comes up in the clutch. Let's go. Denver Nuggets fan in the house right here, Andre Sandoval. I've told y'all before, I got fans of different fan bases and different teams in here, man. So I definitely appreciate everybody coming here, man. Great game that we just saw right now. Let's get these comments up, get these likes up. Mrs. Hope, appreciate you coming in. Can't wait to have you in the chat, in the panel. I will be dropping a link in about 20, 25 minutes so y'all can come here and cook. Camden Knight said Nuggets in 5, and the Nuggets win game 3. Watch, mark my words. Hey, man, big words up for y'all, man. Hey, first thing is first, man. Thank y'all for coming on to the show. Y'all could have been anywhere else, but y'all decided to pull up to the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, the hottest show out there on the YouTube streets right now. We're going to continue to build these numbers up, man, get these people out here, man. We got some exciting news coming next month. Starting June 1st, we got some exciting things, exciting opportunities, and giveaways going to be given away for people as well. And new memberships are coming, so make sure y'all get ready for that. We got some new memberships coming for the off season, going to next season, and I will have some new guests starting when the off season starts. You know, some NBA players and commentators of mine will be joining the show. So make sure y'all stay tuned for that. 12 people here. Let's get those likes up. But let's get into it, man. The Nuggets have prevailed in a thriller, right? 103 to 108 over the LA Lakers, you know what I'm saying? And it was definitely not a game to disappoint. If you guys did not watch it live, then y'all definitely missed out on a good game, a good treat. Y'all know pretty much when I go through, the game, I make sure to go through the box score first, just to give y'all an idea. I go to with y'all together. Like a lot of y'all don't know, when I have these streams, I don't just stream. If y'all notice, I don't really stream right away after the game. Like some people stream like literally 5 minutes after the game and don't really take time to really go back and look at certain instances at the game. Sometimes people don't even look at the post-game interviews and, certain plays and highlights. I look at all that because I want to come in here and bring y'all the best quality show possible. And I cannot do that if I record and stream right after the game. That's not me. Sometimes I might wait an hour or an hour and a half. Sometimes I might wait till the next day to come out here and stream because y'all deserve the best. Like straight up, y'all deserve the best. Y'all don't need no, watered down and analysis from me. So, if it sees I come on here a little bit later, that's because why, right? But looking at these numbers, we can see that the Lakers won some categories, the Nuggets won some categories. All in all, it was a pretty much, slugfest. You know what I'm saying? It was pretty much a slugfest back and forth because now that I look at it, watching the game and listening to the game, it was something that was just pretty much, okay, here come the Lakers going on a run, here come the Nuggets going on a run. And it took like pretty much the end of towards the fourth quarter, like the last 4 minutes for the Nuggets to really pull away from the game. Right, y'all can see from the score. Y'all can see from the shooting percentages, like the Nuggets and Lakers pretty much were dead even. The Nuggets did shoot better from the 3, and that came really in the fourth quarter because of Jamal Murray and Bruce Brown hit some shots as well. Rebounding numbers went to the Nuggets. Now, here's the thing. The Lakers show that they really struggle from the 3-point line, and it's pretty tough to win up in that environment in Denver. I don't know if people understand how that elevation is, but it's a real thing. Like players really talk about how how tough it is to play up in Denver because of the elevation. And athletes in general go out there and train to get in shape in the off season. So when they get down at like actual, regular elevation, like in different, spots in the cities and stuff like that, they're actually accustomed to it because they've trained in such, condensed, very, pressurized conditions and, higher elevation. So when players in these teams go to these, they play the Nuggets, they're up for, a real home court disadvantage. But shooting, they shot the ball bad today. Free throw percentage went to the Lakers. They had 26 free throws to the Nuggets 18, which we'll touch on as well. The Nuggets, got the rebounds over the Lakers just because the Lakers are missing so many shots. Assists were pretty much even. Blocks went to the Lakers. Big trust to Anthony Davis, of course. Steals went to the Lakers. Turnovers went to the Lakers. They had less turnovers. Points in the paint went to the Lakers. And then the Lakers had one more foul than the Nuggets. You know what I'm saying? So really, this was a game to really who going to gut it out. Who was going to gut it out and who was going to be the guy that was going to, close the game. That's what it pretty much came down to because for the most part, for the Nuggets, Jokic really didn't really show up the way we saw in game one. And he just seemed like he was gassed. And then this game, Anthony Davis didn't really show up. So it was just a matter of who's going to carry the load for their main guys. And pretty much the person we saw that did that was one more than Jamal Murray. I like to call him Jamal Bubble Murray, which I'll talk about in a minute. But yeah, the role players of the Nuggets were just better tonight, man. Now, of course, if you look at the Lakers, role players, you look at Rui Hachimura, who was 7 for 7 in the first half. He ended up, being 8 for 10. He had a pretty solid game as far as scoring the ball, being very efficient, getting the ball in his spots. D'Angelo Russell once again struggled from the field, shooting 3 for 8, 1 for 5 from the 3-point line, and had 10 points. So all that shooting after the game in game one did not help him one bit. He was still streaky. If I look at Dennis Schroeder, he was bad. He's another one who's very up and down. He's been doing this since pretty much the entire playoffs. He'll have a good game, he'll have a good stretch, and then he'll just look like he belongs somewhere deep on the bench. 2 for 9, 0 for 3 from the 3. No assists. He had 6 rebounds, but he had 4 points. You can't do that in 30 minutes. So his primary assignment was to pretty much try to bother Jamal Murray, but that obviously didn't work towards the end of the game. The second best player really was Austin Reeves tonight. If y'all want to be honest about it, if y'all want to be honest about the second best player for the Lakers was Austin Reeves. He was 8 for 16 from the field, 5 for 9 from the 3, had 22 points. Austin Reeves is really going to get paid this summer because when I watch Austin Reeves play, he knows he knows his role. He knows how to actually play a game. He has an IIQ for the game, good feel of the game, and he's just a person that's just he's comfortable where he's at, even if he has a bad shooting night. If you need Austin Reeves to try to get you 20 points, he'll get you that. He'll try to get you 20 points. If you need Austin Reeves to be an energy guy, he's going to give you an energy guy. If you need Austin Reeves to play point guard, he can do that too. So I think personally, Austin Reeves is more valuable than Dennis Schroeder. I think he's more valuable than D'Angelo Russell at this point because he's more consistent. But nonetheless, he played well. Anthony Davis, a no-show, 4 for 15. I don't know what it is about these even games when it comes to AD, but games 2, 4, and 6, he don't even look like he's the same guy as he is 1, 3, 5, and 7. He just looks like somebody took him somebody put somebody else's body into him. That's what he looks like. I've never seen a star player game by game so inconsistent, man. 4 for 15 from the field. In 41 minutes, you didn't even hit 20 points, bro. Anthony Davis, that was a disgrace. Hit them likes, man. We got 21 people here. Shout out to my man OC Love. Salute BJ in the pull up. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you coming here, man. Y'all continuously, hang tight. We got about 15 minutes. I'm gonna drop the link for y'all. Let's go to the Nuggets side. Because we got to talk about them too. Not as much scoring. Nobody scored over 20 points as far as, their main players except Jamal Murray and Nikola Jokic. But what I'm seeing with Denver, this team, is they have grit on this team. They could have easily just threw in the towel. They could have easily threw in the towel after that run the Lakers were making towards the end, but they were down by I think 12 points at a time, 11, 8. Like they just couldn't cut the lead, and they were getting like not getting the benefit of the whistle in certain instances of the game. Nikola Jokic got roughed up by I don't know how many times, got pushed in the back, and they weren't calling the fouls until like it was blatantly obvious. There was one play at the beginning of the game where the Lakers set the tone with Rui Hachimura, pushed Jokic in the back. Refs didn't call it. A couple of times LeBron pushed him in the back in the second half, didn't call it. Anthony Davis or LeBron James was, flopping, got some of the benefits of the call. So they made a point, the Lakers made a point to try to make it very physical. That was their way of trying to deal with Jokic. They did that in the bubble, but the problem is they had three 7-footers in AD, Dwight, and JaVale McGee. To now they only have one 7-footer, and that's Anthony Davis. Look out for Mo Bamba to try to play somewhere in games 3 or 4. They talked about him being possibly available for the conference finals. So look for Mo Bamba to possibly make a return in these conference finals, because they're trying to find ways to make it, tough on Nikola Jokic. So they're going to try something different when they go back home to get some type of spark. So look out for that. But looking at the Nuggets bench, guys like KCP and Bruce Brown are game changers for these teams. They'll give you some nights 20 points or 15 to 20 points, and there'll be other nights where they'll give you like right here, like, maybe 10 or 12. But what they do is they are visible every play. They're guys that, make it easier for guys like Jokic and Jamal Murray and, MPJ not to play such lockdown defense, because they do all the dirty work. They'll get on the floor for loose balls. They will muck up the game. They will guard the defenders, the other opposing team's best perimeter scorers. That's what they'll do. And they'll hit shots in certain instances of the game. Bruce Brown hit a big 3 in the fourth quarter down the stretch in like 5 minutes left in the game. KCP, I think he had like a nice couple 3-pointers down the stretch of the game as well. So you need those guys on your team, because those are guys that, are pieces, right? We got 25 people in here, man. Let's get them lights up, man. Let's get them lights up. Man. Appreciate y'all. I got to talk about a couple more players as well. Michael Porter Jr., man, I'm still on the fence about him. I'm gonna keep an eye out on Michael Porter Jr. because yes, he's very talented. He's 6'10". He can shoot the ball, he can spread the floor, but I'm not so sure about his mental makeup. I'm not so sure if certain instances of the game might get too bright for him, because while he does shoot well at home, I'm gonna be seeing how he shoots on the road. I'm gonna be paying attention to that. So y'all just hear me out when I say that. Aaron Gordon, he had 10 points. What I'm seeing with AG is that they're trying to use somebody against LeBron. LeBron's been struggling these first 2 games for a reason, and that's because the physicality of Aaron Gordon, who's guarding him, LeBron didn't have to really deal with that in the first 2 series. Against Memphis, he didn't have to really deal about nobody who was not only strong but athletic. And then you look at the Warriors, they had nobody really guard him in that post. They were, using guys like Andrew Wiggins and Draymond Green, who Draymond can guard, but he's a little bit older. Vice versa, a guy like Aaron Gordon, who's not only strong but he's also athletic. So as far as a team, the Denver Nuggets are very, very complete. You add a guy like Aaron Gordon, who's strong, young, and physical. That's a opposing threat to LeBron. That's why he's having such these, bad shooting games. And he, like tonight, timely threes. Well, you got to remember, LeBron James, he's not very much of an ISO type of player. His game is pretty much, go down coast to coast layups or dunks, and then 3-point shots. That's pretty much his game now. So if he's not getting past Aaron Gordon off the dribble in a half-court setting, that's what he's going to pretty much do, is chuck up threes. It looks good when it goes in, but when it doesn't go in, it looks very bad, like it did tonight, right? Nikola Jokic was not very great, even though the stat sheet says triple double. Um, those who actually watched the game saw he was, you know what I'm saying, looking very, very gassed. The physicality of the game was somewhat getting to him. Um, he made some boneheaded turnovers, which, shows that he was just fatigued. The Lakers' game plan was to pretty much try to rough him up. I saw that from the very start of the game. They didn't want to make it comfortable for him. They didn't want to make it anything easy for him. They saw that, game one, he was getting too comfortable. Now, this game, he's like, you're going to feel us. Right? That's pretty much what the game plan was. Jose Ramirez said, Beach, I got the Nuggets in 5. Give me a reason to believe why not. That's not a bad pick. Because all they would need to do is win split in LA, which I'm more than capable and more than confident they will. And they got to win win back home in game 5. Now, I'm more confident on the Nuggets winning in LA than the LA winning in Denver. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Now, let me go to the main guys, like, because it's a question that people want to ask. Did Jamal Murray win the game, or did LeBron James lose the game? All right. If y'all got a comment too, if y'all want to send a comment, I don't read it. Y'all just hit that super chat, super stickers as well, super comments. I'll make sure to get that out. But quick question: did Jamal Murray win the Nuggets the game, or did LeBron James lose the Lakers the game? Because you look at the stretch of the game. That's when the game was won and lost. LeBron James had this to say after the game. He said, "This is not the NCAA tournament. It's the first team to 4 wins." Which he's correct. It's not a one and done. It's first to 4, which I love that, it goes to 4 wins, because usually in those situations, pretty much that determines the best team, right? The team that has 4 wins in a row, or 4 wins period, that's the team that shows that they're the better team than being the team that just has one tournament win, one win for the tournament. Because you can have one bad game and one off game and it can be over. It doesn't mean you're the better team. It just means that you just had a better game. But when you have a series like 4 wins, that usually says that you're the better team. That determines it. So I'm gonna be honest, bro. I think LeBron was actually tired and gassed. That's why he was shooting them long jumpers, and Aaron Gordon was making it tough on him in a half court setting. You can post up Jamal Murray. You can post up KCP. You can post up Bruce Brown, and you could possibly post up Aaron Gordon to an extent, but you're not going to back him down to the basket. So if you're not doing that, and you don't really have much of a half court game as far as offensive moves, then you're going to be chucking threes. That's just what it came down to. Anthony Davis being non-existent tonight didn't help as well. Again, I don't know what it is about him. Every time he has a games 2, 4, and 6, you can count Anthony Davis just being taking a night off. That's pretty much what it is. But I know a lot of people are talking about LeBron James is, his shots killed the Lakers. Yeah, I would say he's definitely responsible, because the Lakers were on a run, and when they saw Denver, Jamal Murray getting hot, that's when LeBron tried to match him. That's when LeBron tried to match Jamal Murray's outside shooting. He shot 0 for 6 from the 3, and those shots were, crucial in fourth quarters. So, unfortunately, that's what lost the Lakers the game. But I want to focus on the star of the hour, and that's Jamal Murray. I want to focus on Jamal Murray. I'm gonna let y'all come in after this. A lot of people don't. I won't say they forgot about Jamal Murray. What's good, East Oakland? What's good? What's good? Y'all hit the like button, man. Y'all hit them likes up. Get them likes up. Um, Wazilio, the thriller, Canada Kobe won the game, no doubt. Yeah. Welcome to. I ain't seen you before. Hit that like button, man. Appreciate you coming in. All new subscribers, like, share, subscribe, ring the notification bell, get them likes up, all that. But a lot of people forget. I wouldn't say forgot about Jamal Murray, but they don't really. There's so many great guards in the league now that Jamal Murray. Look at the West. Look at the West that you got. You got Steph Curry. You got Luka Doncic. You got um, you know, John Morant. You got De'Aaron Fox. You got Devin Booker. You got SGA. Um, you got Anthony Edwards. You got uh, Paul George. Of course, you know what I'm saying. You got so many guys at the 1 and 2 spot that it's very tough for if you even a very, very good guard for you to even get an opportunity, like get a chance in the All-Star game. Like it's very tough to get that because it's just so much competition in the West for those guards. So you look at a guy like Jamal Murray, who's been off for about 2 seasons, who was out of the last 2 playoffs, who suffered an ACL injury, who had people question, like, and Hope, said this as well. My friend Hope, who's in the panel right now, who's in the chat, she said that a lot of people don't watch Nuggets games. That's why they don't really pay attention to Jamal Murray because they don't really watch Denver Nuggets games. And I was like, you know what, you right. You absolutely right. Watching Jamal Murray against, I was like, damn, I forgot how good this dude. But all I remember like it was the bubble, and I don't know how I could forget Jamal Murray because what he did to my team in the bubble. Right, this guy had probably the most impressive run in the bubble that I saw in the playoffs because he did it in 2 instances. Coming back from 3-1, one against the Utah Jazz and one against the Clippers, and then with the Lakers, really. You could say at the beginning of that series, they should have been up 2-1. Like they didn't have, it wasn't the Nuggets were afraid of the Lakers. They just didn't have enough experience and they didn't have enough depth. That was just the Lakers' year. Kobe passing away and, they was getting like all that rest because of the COVID. I'm talking about LeBron and AD. They had like a very deep team. They were number 1 seed in the West, I think, that year. They just had a full, complete team. But now you see the Nuggets more than a complete team. They got the MVP back to back, and then they got a fuller, deeper squad, a deeper roster. But Jamal Murray, man, he's a tough shot maker, man. And I was like, I was going to destroy him tonight because he was just off in the whole first quarter. He couldn't do nothing. He didn't get his shot off. He was 3 for 13 in the first half. It was just like this dude is clanking, man. This dude is streaky. But then when Jokic, really wasn't coming through tonight, they needed somebody to, answer the call, and that somebody had to be Jamal Murray. Because when I watch the Nuggets play, it's like when Jokic is off the floor, they struggle to create offense. Their system revolves so much around Jokic's gameplay and his playmaking that they struggle with, what I'm saying, like they don't really have a lot of, playmakers. They don't really have, their guards are not really playmakers outside of Jamal. So that's why they're struggling to get instant offense. So I said he's going to be the one to carry the load. Right? So Andres Sandoval, a Nuggets fan, said Murray's inconsistent, but he shows up most of the time in the clutch. Yeah, that's how I see him. He's very streaky, but one thing about him, that dude has no fear of the big lights. So, it's kind of like a gift and a curse because he could have easily lost that game tonight too. Thomas Townsend, my man, you say, all right, brother, all right. I thought you were gonna probably come in tonight, but um, let me go ahead and drop this link, man. I don't want to talk y'all ear off. I know some of y'all on the East Coast, so it's a little bit later. But let me drop this link for y'all, man, so y'all can come in. Tell me what y'all think. Now the Nuggets are up 2-0. What y'all think about the next couple games in LA? Y'all think LA is gonna win both? Y'all think this gonna be a split? What y'all think, man? What y'all think? Yeah, I don't know what happened to Melo, bro. Melo, I know what happened to Melo. Melo decided to not come back in, bro. Melo just he's a front runner, and that's why I don't respect that. I don't respect front running, bro. Like if you're gonna lose, you know what I'm saying, at least have to show your face, bro. Don't come in here only when you win. That's weak. Oh, see, my brother, what's good?
What's up, BJ? What's up, my man? Oh shit.
And crazy game, huh?
Yeah, man. I'm proud of way Jamal Murray comes through in the clutch, man. Like you said, he's kind of streaky during the games and stuff, but when he locks in, though, he's a dog.
Yeah. Oh, they had like three big shots, man, over LeBron. I'm like one after another too. Like it's
Right,
confidence.
right, right. Like I hear a lot of people talking about how LeBron lost the game, how AD didn't play well, and I was like, all that's true. But man, get it, man, some credit, man. Jamal Murray stepped up big. 23 points in the fourth. That's big time. That's greatness.
Hmm.
That's a great quarter. Now, that's what
Yeah, man.
all times great do in big quarters. You know what I mean? That's nothing to sneeze at.
Like when I watch Jamal play, it's like he's trying to like he knows he's gonna get the shots he wants. So I think he kind of be like coasting in a way, like when he be pulling up. Like it's not like he
You know
don't look
what I
like
think it
he
is? You know what I think
what?
it is? I think he's got all the talent, but he ain't quite figured it out yet. Like he ain't quite hit his niche. You know how they talk about how players. I know you a ball player. You know this. How players they get by on talent to a certain point in their career, and then they find their groove, and it's just like they start like going to another level. You get what I'm saying?
Mm,
Like he ain't really quite caught his niche in the league yet. I think the injury set him back. He probably would have caught it by now. But
mm.
I think he just reaching the point where he figuring the game out like he can have the confidence all game long where he got this confidence where can't nobody guard him. Like I think he's confident enough to think that, but he ain't quite found his niche in the game where he can go to his spots each and every time. Like he can find his players, like he don't know how to. It's kind of hard to explain, but I think
Yeah,
he ain't
yeah, I
quite
hear you.
figured it out yet.
No, I hear you definitely. What you think the next two games gonna be like?
I think I think if Lakers want any chance, they got to win both at home. They got to win these next two games if Lakers want to win the series. I don't think they need to split this. I think that'll be kind of a death sentence for them to split both of these games.
Yeah, if they split both of these games, that means they gotta win two in Denver.
Right. I don't know if they can do that. Not
No, they
with
can't do that.
LeBron and his not with LeBron at his age and AD being inconsistent. I don't think they can win two games in Denver. Well, not that they can't do it, but I don't really see it. Like
No,
it's
because
possible. It's possible because they get referee help. You know what goes on with the Lakers. You know what I mean? LeBron's he can still tap into greatness every now and then, but with him being old like that, like that's what happens when you get old. Like some nights you'll look like your old self. but you can't do it consistently. That's what age steals from you. It steals your ability to recover. You can't do it every night like you used to.
Bro,
That's
for
what.
the Lakers to, let's say they go down 3-1. First of all, you be going on the road 3-1. It's not like you going home 3-1. It's a difference.
Facts. Facts.
So that on top of a lot of these games, if you ain't kind of seen, it's always the Lakers have like one of their role players have like a crazy game.
Hmm.
Like look at Lonnie Walker, what he did in Game 4 against the Warriors,
Right. Like for
and
the
then you
most
look
part, the others have stepped up for him. It ain't. It's still
exactly
right.
like Rui Hachimura tonight stepped up 7 for 7 in the first half, bro. Like
He was
really,
balling, and he's playing solid defense on Jokic.
Austin Reeves coming into his own like Game 1 against the Memphis Grizzlies. Like the refs for constant games have been speculating, like giving the Lakers a lot of free throws. Like it's been really, like you said, it's been a lot of the role players carrying the load.
Right.
Like what Anthony Davis has these bad shooting games that I don't understand. Like, you know what I'm saying? This man go 4 for 15 in 41 minutes. You have 18 points.
Yeah, he too talented to be doing stuff like that, man. That's what frustrates me with him. Like he got all the talent in the world, but man, he ain't got the mentals, man. He ain't got the heart.
Yeah, like look at Jokic. Like Jokic went 9 for 20 when he have a great shooting night, but you felt his presence everywhere else.
Right.
17 rebounds, 12 assists, and you can see he actually he was trying to make an impact. It's like when
Right.
Anthony Davis is not on one,
He
he's
floats.
coasting. He coasting.
Yep. He just float through the game.
Yeah.
Like like he the type of player, and I say this about it, it's a lot of great players in the league that do this. I won't name no names right now. I will sometime later when we talk, but it's a lot of great players in the league that got all the talent in the world, but they will take the easy way out every time you give it to them. Like you give them a chance to take the easy road, they're gonna take it every time. They're gonna get off. You know what I mean? They ain't gonna take the hard highway. Players, like, when they want to be really great, sometimes you gotta take that hard highway and do it the hard way.
Yep.
Sometimes you gotta be that backbone for your team. It ain't always gonna be somebody else stepping up and doing it for you. Sometimes it's gonna have to be you, especially when you want to call yourself great.
Exactly. Nope.
When you want to
That's
be
true.
considered a top 75 player, which he didn't deserve. But anyway,
Mm. Bruce,
Hey, what's up, guys?
what's up, Bruce?
How you guys doing?
Starting
bless.
That's a good thing.
right.
Bruce sent me a funny meme after the game. So let me show y'all what Bruce sent me. Cause I was laughing. Bruce always knows how to lighten the mood.
Yeah, I
So
like I like I like Bruce his little soliloquies and innuendos and little jabs he be throwing out there.
yeah,
Nah, it's the truth, man. It's the truth.
No, I like him though. I'm
I
all
mean,
for it.
LeBron lost a game for the Lakers tonight.
He did. He was a big part of
I mean, you know,
it. Yeah.
Bruce,
Yeah.
that was terrible, man.
Hey,
That was terrible.
he kept throwing him up there too.
I
He,
mean, he hasn't. Has he made up a three? This playoff, I think he made only one three, right?
He's been shooting
yeah,
really terrible from three. I know that for a fact.
So that means Saturday is gonna make all those threes, man. And then people gonna say that's a virtuoso.
Yeah, virtuoso. Yeah, he's the GOAT.
Hey,
yeah.
I agree. Austin Reeves was the second best player. Ashimura is gonna get cold. You know, I heard that he was the Jokic stopper. You know,
Yeah,
um, the Nuggets. I think the Nuggets um, got lucky because they had Jamal Murray got hot. You know, if Steph Curry got hot last series, that could have the same thing happen.
yeah.
Um, because I was like, oh man, they're gonna lose this game. Jamal Murray was cold, man. Was cold.
That was
He
Jamal
was,
Murray in the first half. Then
yeah.
LeBron
Jamal
caught
Murray
it.
was- So I mean, Game 3 is gonna be must win for the Lakers.
Absolutely.
Must win for the Lakers. And LeBron, when he was shooting those threes, he's acting like he's still the same guy. And I think he got more injured tonight. And he's gonna be more terrible. Okay. He got more injured tonight. And because he was missing all those bunnies layups, and the Nuggets were giving the game to the Lakers. The Lakers didn't want him. They had the turnover, and LeBron had the steal, and he missed the layups. Even though the Lakers were getting all those free throws,
Yeah.
Lakers were getting all those free throws, and the Nuggets are acting like they have a chip on their shoulder, and they cannot. My issues with the Nuggets is they rely too much on Jokic. They rely too much on Jokic. And that was a good win for them tonight because um, it was not Jokic that that helped them win. I mean, that was, but because in the second half, Jamal Murray was the best player on the floor.
Facts.
Um, so if the Lakers wants to win, LeBron cannot be their best player. So
Absolutely.
if they go on Saturday and they take LeBron goes in with the mentality, oh, I'm gonna dominate, Lakers gonna lose. And I agree, Arsenal is gonna get a lot of money, man. He's gonna get a lot of money. His accountant is rubbing his hands, man.
I like Austin Reeves. I like his game.
I thought he was a fluke, but
He
I
got a
think
lot of heart.
he's good, I guess. But we'll see.
I've been saying that for the past like year and a half. I like his game. When he was struggling to get minutes for the Lakers, I was like, they need to play this dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Lonnie Walker talk went out the window real quick, huh? That's why I'm saying, like, if you look at the Lakers this stretch in the playoffs, their role players have been the ones carrying them.
Absolutely.
Their role players have been carrying the load. When you
It's
got
been a,
Anthony Davis, who's good every other game, that's ridiculous, man. But it's like Ticket said, AD ain't really had to play nobody. If you think about it, Memphis, he had nobody to really go up against.
no.
Golden State didn't have nobody to go up against. Now you're dealing with you dealing with Jokic now, like you dealing with a real center. I mean,
You trying to hide from him too, though.
Um, there's an
facts.
issue. There's an issue with the Nuggets. Jokic get exhausted at the end. He cannot. The others have to help Jokic. He's exhausted in the fourth quarter because
He's doing a lot though.
if it wasn't Jokic, the Lakers could have blown out the Nuggets in the first half. He was
Well,
keeping the Nuggets in the game.
That's true.
look at it,
And
bro.
and Aaron Gordon, he needs to hit those threes, man. They leaving him wide open.
Aaron
Michael Porter
Gordon.
Jr. Aaron Gordon were the wink links tonight. in my opinion.
Facts.
Bruce Brown changed the game for the Nuggets.
He's a spark plug.
Him and KCP.
Yeah.
Well, KCP was in foul trouble and wasn't doing anything for a while.
Yeah, but he can find ways to contribute without being on the stat sheet, though.
Jeff Green can still play, man.
Absolutely.
Yep. So what you
Well,
see the next two games, Bruce?
I think the Nuggets could just try to win game 3. Don't think like, oh, okay, we win one of those games. Just trying to win game 3. If you try to win game 3, you put the Lakers on the ropes. And there's only one player on the team that got back from 3-0. Only LeBron. So
Nobody's ever came back from 3-0.
well, that's true. I was thinking 3-1. Okay, never mind.
Yeah. It'd be over when they get up, go 3-0.
Yeah.
If anybody lets them come back from 3-0, bro, they should be out the NBA. That team should be out the NBA for life. Should be banned.
Well, or you need to investigate every one of the referees.
The guy said they don't do flopping. That was a flop, man.
Big flop.
Crazy. I was like, wow.
Keep flopping, huh? I know somebody got that on there. I know somebody made a meme out of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that dude from the Spurs called LeBron out for flopping.
I don't care what nobody said. LeBron is not the same player anymore.
Yeah, he's 38, Bruce.
He's not the same player anymore, man. Some of those layups could have been dunks back in the day.
Why you think he ain't dunked the ball?
Yeah.
Dude's tired, man. There was a clip. He was walking into the locker room or in the back, and he was like, "Oh my gosh!" Like he yelled it out, like his feet was done, man. Man.
Yeah.
Yeah. All that stuff start hurting you when you get old. Trust me.
Yeah, you can't. You ain't 20 in your 20s now, man. You 38 with these young guns. And he probably got right in that chamber, that chamber after the game.
Right. Yeah, he got a nice hyperbaric chamber too, huh? He's staying.
Oh yeah.
He's staying that thing.
That chamber in the smoothie.
$2 million on his body, bro. That's dedication, bro.
He's gonna drink that smoothie tonight.
He's gonna be drinking some wine at night.
Anthony Davis needs to drink he needs to drink a muscle milk. Like he needs to drink something.
He needs to drink some heart milk.
I mean, Lakers fans are saying that the Lakers are 2-0 in moral victories.
Who they blaming on the refs?
They cannot blame the refs. The refs are for them.
Right.
Every time other teams are going up,
they still
every time the other teams are getting the lead.
Hope said, "I wonder if Shannon Sharp's gonna blame LeBron for that L or AD." Who y'all think he gonna blame?
AD.
He's gonna blame Davenham. So what happened to the Dennis Rodman defender? He hasn't been playing a lot.
Who, Jared Vanderbilt?
Yeah.
That's a good. That's a good one. That's a good point.
Can't score. I like Vanderbilt though.
I told you, D'Angelo Russell always disappear in the playoffs.
Yeah. When last time he had a good game? Like game 3 against the Warriors. He
Yeah,
been he been he been bad since then, man.
I'm not sure the Lakers gonna resign him because
D'Angelo Harden. Russell.
why would I sign him, man?
They got too many point guards.
I mean, Lonnie Walker is gonna be a free agent. D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves. Who they gonna and Schroeder?
I'm sorry, Shooter can go. Shooter can go. D'Angelo can go. Austin Reeves should be their starting point guard next year.
Right. I wouldn't give up Austin Reeves.
But he's not a playmaker, man. He's not a playmaker.
He can make plays. He can make plays. He ain't no point guard, but he can make plays.
All the Lakers need to do keep Austin Reeves, keep Rui, um, keep Malik Beasley, keep the shooting. I'll get rid of Schroeder. I'll get rid of D'Angelo Russell. Send
If
them off.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but if LeBron gets swept by the Nuggets, that's not gonna look good.
Nah, they ain't gonna sweep him.
Y'all think LeBron will leave?
Hey, he might
He's gonna ask for more help.
again. Blow it up again.
Only blow up so many times.
Right.
I'm
They
sure.
done
I'm sure
blew it up
LeBron
every
fans
year.
said D'Angelo Russell tonight. They said, "Oh, it's D'Angelo Russell's fault. AD did not play. It's not LeBron. LeBron has no help." That's what they're gonna say. That's why he's tired. He's missing all those because he has no help.
No, this Laker team is probably the most help he's had since the bubble.
Yep.
He got some good pieces on that team.
Yeah, Beasley never plays. Wow.
He ain't been making the shots.
So is Mo Bamba gonna play? Is that next game? If Mo Bamba plays, the Nuggets gonna win.
You don't believe in him?
You
No,
don't believe
all
in
he
him?
wants to do is shoot threes.
They're gonna try to probably put him in. That's why I said earlier.
He has
Because they
no defense. He
decide.
cannot stop Jokic, man. He cannot stop Jokic.
What if he's knocking those threes down?
He's not gonna knock those two. All I heard the Lakers fans saying, Lakers in 6. So we'll see.
Yeah, that's done. That ain't happening. That's done.
Lakers gonna win the next 4.
The best they can do is Lakers in 7, which I don't see that. That means the Lakers will have to win 2 games in Denver.
I think Nuggets in 5.
I think Nuggets in 5 too.
I'm hearing that a lot.
I think they do to them what the Lakers did to them in the bubble. Beat them in 5 games.
That'd be a nice way to get their lick back.
So how do y'all feel? Do y'all think Jamal Murray is where do y'all rank him in the league?
He's decent, but I don't think he's like a superstar. He's a good player. He's not a star to me. He's a good player.
I think he's a star. I don't think he's a superstar.
A star? I don't know.
Yeah, I think he's a star. I don't
A
think
star isn't that someone that can sell tickets? You can go.
I think he
That
sells
can
tickets.
carry a team.
He sells tickets.
Can Jamal Murray carry a team?
Not.
Well, compare him to some of the players right now in the West. So, is he better than De'Aaron Fox?
No.
No, I wouldn't say that.
Is he
Ain't that
better
far?
than? You say what?
Ain't that far off though.
Is he better than? Uh, Anthony Edwards.
He's a better shooter than Anthony Edwards.
I think that's debatable.
Anthony Edwards with all those bricks against the Lakers in the.
I think they on the same level. I think that's debatable.
SGA.
No.
No.
SGA is a star.
Yeah.
That's the star.
I think he's on the verge of superstar. If he can put together a couple more years like he did this year, I'll give him the superstar status.
So y'all big on SGA.
He's getting all those
I'm
wide
big
open.
on SGA. Yes, I am.
He's getting all those wide open looks because of Jokic, man.
I don't know, Bruce. I think whether Jokic is there or not, Jamal Murray can create for himself.
I don't know.
I do too.
I mean, in the bubble, it was really him. Like, it wasn't really Jokic, it was him.
Right. Jokic hadn't came into his own.
Yeah, we saw a bubble Warren too.
What about, is he better than, trying to think. Okay, why is he not as good as those guys you just mentioned? So you said SGA is not as good.
No, I said SGA is better than Jamal Murray. He's a star. Jamal Murray is not a star to me.
I think SGA is slightly better on defense, and I think SGA is more consistent on offense too.
SGA can carry a team.
Yeah, he's proven it.
But it's kind of hard to make that argument for Jamal Murray because every year their team has been solid. I mean,
that's true.
He's already came into a situation where his team is already set. Like SGA ain't led his team to the playoffs yet. So I gotta wait.
The team is young, man. The team is young. A bunch of rookies and second-year players.
He almost did though.
That's
he
true.
Almost did twice.
That's true. I don't know, man. I think.
You think Murray's better than the SGA?
The SGA ain't really done nothing for me to say he's better over Jamal Murray. Like I've seen Jamal Murray in pressurized situations where he's came up big in clutch moments.
That's what I would say though. I think SGA's better as an overall player, but I do like Murray's clutch gene over.
Is Murray better than Trae Young?
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
No way. No way.
You got to think about it, man.
No.
Ice Trae is a complete liability on defense.
Even his coach said tonight, he told Murray, he called out Murray in the post-game press conference that he has no impact on the game besides scoring. What play making has Murray done tonight? Nothing. That's why Jokic is leading the team in assists.
But they need Jamal Murray to score. It's kind of hard to evaluate. It's another thing too. It's kind of hard to really evaluate Jamal on this team because Jokic the offense runs through him. So if he gets out the way and you let Jamal Murray be you'll see more of an aggressive Jamal Murray. That's why
he had the ball in the fourth quarter, and Aaron Gordon was wide open on his left, and he had a stupid shot against LeBron. He came down, he did the same thing again. He had MPJ on his right, wide open, and he shot another stupid shot.
So if it's just Jamal Murray playing, how far do the Nuggets go? How do they make the playoffs if it's just Jamal Murray and no Nikola Jokic?
This same team?
Yeah.
All things equal, I think they might.
Jokic carried the
They might.
team,
I think they
carried
might.
the team to the playoff. Jamal Murray could not carry Denver to the playoff.
I think they might. I think they might make it at a bottom seed.
With Jamal Murray only?
Yeah, I think they might.
Yeah, okay.
With this team, all things equal, but just take
Jokic had to play crazy minutes because he cannot sit down. Every time he sat down, you see the Lakers coming back. That's why the Lakers were leading.
Yeah, but it like BJ just said, all things are run through Jokic. If you say take that system and run it all the way through Jamal Murray, I think this team will still be a good team.
You know the way that he was playing the first half. He done it before in the playoff. He did it against the Suns, and what happened? Jokic kept them in the game, and they won that game because of Jokic. Because Murray is gonna give you a stinker one game.
But isn't that like I'm just trying to see like there's many of these guards are just basically scoring guards. Trey Young, Anthony Edwards, um, De'Aaron Fox. Most of these dudes just they put up points. They score, but the difference is the offense runs through them.
Okay, you one day you did a podcast.
I think
You
that's the
said
truth of
there's a
that.
difference between stars and superstars. So what is a star? What is a superstar?
A superstar is a player that's won. For me personally, a superstar is a person that can sell tickets, box office, um, that has year by year great stats. You know what I'm
Which would be a
saying?
number one.
Yeah,
No,
played off success.
that's not what you said. You change it now. That's a star now for me.
No, you gotta let me. No, that's two. That's two categories. There's more. There's the second two, where you have to be an MVP or a Finals MVP, and you
Okay.
gotta win a championship or get to a Finals. So when
Yes.
I put that criteria, there's only 5 players that done it. So everybody else outside those 5 players are on, like, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4. Like everybody's like below them. So when I look at the players that we just named, none of those guys are superstars. SGA he ain't no superstar. Uh, what's his name? Anthony Edwards is not a superstar. De'Aaron Fox not a superstar. These are rising stars. These are guys who are coming into the league, making an impact, but they have a lot of stuff to do to even be on that category. I've seen Jamal Murray, at least in the playoffs, answer the call on the biggest stage. I ain't seen none of those other players do that. We saw De'Aaron Fox get eliminated in the first round.
That's fair.
We saw Anthony Edwards, who hasn't made it past the first round. We seen SGA ain't made it to the playoff. None of these guys have made any noise in the postseason. That's where you make. That's where you make your name as a star. Jamal Murray put our team out, Bruce. It wasn't even Jokic. It was him.
Clippers split themselves out. I cannot say that.
Man, all them 40-point games Jamal Murray did it, man. Yeah, we can say that the Clippers messed it up, but Jamal Murray made a big impact in that series.
But he wasn't dropping a lot of 40-point games against us. He dropped those 40-point games against Utah, most of them.
Okay, but was he the main factor of that series?
I agree with you. He did. He was the main guy putting us out. Yeah.
Okay.
So I don't think De'Aaron Fox. I don't think they would have been able to do that.
Paul George could not stop Jamal Murray. So.
Okay, and that's one of the best. That's one of the top 15 players in the league.
I mean, good players can do that once in a while.
Man, I'm just saying.
Good player, Bruce. Come on, now,
man. Like I just, we got to give him that amount of respect. I mean, it's just what he's doing. None of those other guys have done. None of those other guys have had any success in the postseason.
What other guys?
The guys I just named. Anthony Edwards.
Trey Young went to the conference.
I didn't say Trey Young.
Okay.
I think Trey Young's better. But and these other guys who just had one great year, they got to do that multiple times. They can't do it one year and stay there above all these players.
Anthony Edwards is playing with Cat, who wants to shoot threes all the time.
Cat's an all-star.
I mean, you're all right, but okay. So Cat is an
Um,
all-star. He's not better than Jokic. Jokic. He's gonna have his statue outside of Denver. He's the greatest Denver Nuggets of all time. Is Cat the greatest Minnesota Timberwolves of all time? No.
no, but I'm saying he's an all-star. That's Anthony Edwards ain't by himself in Minnesota.
No, he
He
got
got
people.
help. He got
He,
help.
he got
They
people.
have a talented team. They're just dumb.
Exactly. And their coach was dumb too.
Yeah, they're just a dumb team. Um, well, let me ask y'all this question. Um,
I don't think Trae Young is better than Murray. I would take Murray over Trae Young.
What?
I
All right.
would. I
why would you
would.
take Trey Young over him?
Oh my
No,
God.
I said I wouldn't. I wouldn't take Trae Young over Murray. I would take Murray.
Will
Why is
you
that?
take Murray over Jalen Brown?
Cause huh? What
Would
say
you
it
take
again, Bruce?
Would you take Murray over Jalen Brown?
No, no. I think it's close though.
Close. Okay.
So what? So you like? So you said Trey just because of his size, you would take Jamal Murray over him?
I think. I think they close. I think they close, but I think Trae Young just such a liability on defense that I can't. I, and he's not.
Murray is a bad defender too.
Murray's a mediocre
He's the
defender.
one guarding Austin Reeves, and Austin Reeves always scoring. He's always wide open. Look. When they do the pick and roll with
That's true.
Austin Reeves is
That's
always
true.
wide open. Who's guarding
You got me there.
Austin Reeves?
You got
Murray.
me there. You got me there.
Come on, man.
But he's better
Austin
than
Reeves
Trey.
always balling game one, game two, with Murray on him.
He's
He's
better
a
than Trey Young,
terrible
though.
defender.
He better than Trey Young, though.
Yeah, okay. Austin Reeves is always wide open, man. I'm like, why is
I
Murray
agree.
not guarding the guy?
I agree. I agree.
He's always under the basket, and then when you see Austin Reeves is gonna shoot, he's running on to him. Like that's gonna help.
Yeah. Yeah. That's true.
Hey, since we on the panel, just a little bit off topic. Did y'all hear about the player that the Clippers? Well, one of the players that would like to play with the Clippers.
No, who?
Did y'all didn't hear about DeMar DeRozan?
Nah, I ain't hear about it.
Yeah, apparently I guess he's on the podcast with Paul George and he's saying that he would like to come play with them this off season.
Yeah, no, thank you.
Why not?
Nah, man, no. He's we got Paul George already. Why we want DeRozan?
Yeah, I don't really think we need him. I think we
I,
just I think go ahead.
no, you go ahead.
I think that all the Clippers need to do is um they need to they need either if Russ is gonna stay, then we're good. But if Russ leaves, then they gotta find out get another point. I really wish we would got Jalen Brunson, man. We had a chance to get him too.
Mm-hmm.
I wish we'd have got him. Gosh, I wish we got Jalen Brunson.
I mean, he's okay offensively, but his defense is terrible.
Man, how many point guards in the league play defense?
That's a fact.
I mean, at least try. He doesn't try.
I just don't think he. I mean, his grittiness and his playoff experience, bro. Like he just big in big moments, man.
That's true.
I love Jalen Brunson. He has winning intangibles.
Well, I don't think Jalen Brunson can guard Devin Booker.
He ain't got to put Paul George on him.
Yeah, okay.
They don't need him. They don't need him for that. They need him. They need somebody to actually run the show.
If Jalen Brunson was on the team, there's no way Clippers beat the Lakers.
Man, they've been beating the Lakers for 3 years.
Okay.
If Jalen Brunson, what would he do to mess it up?
Right.
Austin Reeves will be like on him, like scoring 50.
No.
Okay.
Huh. Hillbilly Kobe. Hillbilly Kobe.
AR-15.
Nah, Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves though is going to get a nice little deal, and I think it's well deserved.
I do too. I like his game, man. It's hard for me to like a player in that uniform, but I like him.
Do you think Jalen Brunson can guard D'Lo? No.
No, it's the way D'Lo's playing. Like he really ain't much worth the guard. Like he takes himself out the game.
Self check.
You see KCP, Bruce Brown. Bruce Brown is playing mind games with D'Lo, man. Mind games.
Yeah, Bruce Brown's a nutcase. He definitely
he's hitting the threes and talking to the coaches of the Lakers.
Yeah, he is. He's like I said. That's why I said Denver's so complete, man. They got the scoring, they got the shooting, they got Jokic, they got the crazy guy, they got defense, they got athletes, they got everything.
I like that young guy they got. What is his name? Like Watson or something like that?
The white dude?
No, the brother, the long brother. Is it Watson or Wilson?
Watson.
No, he got. They gave him minutes when the season was winding down. The last couple games, and he went off. Dang, I can't remember his last name.
I don't know.
He's a real athletic young brother, and I think Paul George gave him some love on the.
Oh, P. Watson, yeah.
Yeah, it's Watson. So I guess I was right.
Yeah.
Man, Reggie is done, man. Reggie is done.
Reggie can't even get any minutes.
I saw him. He got some runs, and you couldn't do nothing.
You're on the bench that long. Yeah, Reggie get a ring this year, he'll be fine. He can retire.
Right. I'll be happy for him.
He didn't really want to play anyway. He only came back because of PG.
Right.
Yeah, imagine if we still had Reggie Jackson on the team, bro. Much as I love him, that dude, he was done, man. He's done.
Yeah. I have to agree with that.
Just like Marcus Morris is done.
Man, they need to get rid of him. Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
That guy Morris Wagner, shouldn't the Clippers buy him? He can pass, he can shoot, he grab rebounds.
I don't know. That's a good one. I'll have to sleep on that.
Or Naz Reid from the Timberwolves.
I would take Naz Reid. They need toughness, so I would take Naz Reid.
Mm-hmm.
But the Clippers don't need a lot of firepower. They just need like very, very subtle pieces.
I'm just looking for people who are not gonna get injured. So
we need more youth.
We got youth. We just gotta play it like Bones, Brandon Boston, Amir Coffey, Musa Diabate. They gotta start playing these guys.
Right.
Oh yeah, I heard a report. The Suns are gonna most likely have Chris Paul return next year.
Well, first round exit.
They don't want him though.
Chris Haynes was like, that the Suns it's expected that Chris Paul will be starting for the Suns. I'm like, don't y'all get tired of this same song, man? Y'all can't get nobody better.
They don't
Yeah,
even want him.
just have the EMT next to the arena.
Yeah, he needs to go. Ah, same story every year.
He need to retire.
I mean, he doesn't need to retire; just be a backup.
Nah, he need to retire and go and be the cop he want to be.
Yeah, like Tony Parker, Bruce.
Tony
He went to
Parker.
Charlotte.
Yeah, I mean, he was getting those. He was getting some check. That was his retirement check.
Mm.
By the way, who should Charlotte draft? Scoot Henderson or Brendan Miller?
Scoop.
I mean, don't they have Lamelo as a point guard?
Move Melo to the two.
Yeah,
Melo to Melo. Well, either put Melo at the one and let Scoop be the two, or you know, vice versa.
Scoot Henderson has been training with Steph Curry like crazy, man. He has Steph Curry coaches, Steph Curry trainers.
Are you gonna be good then? Scoots, and he's only 6'2", so the fact that Steph Curry's mentoring him, that's big.
you
That's
think
real.
Victor gonna have a healthy career?
Oh, Scoop?
No, that Victor.
Yeah, he's.
Nah,
I hope he's not a Greg Oden.
too.
This
It would be
this
seven
same
three.
thing they're saying about Victor, they were saying about Greg Oden. But okay.
Oh,
If
he's
he
like 7'3".
7'5",
Yeah. Well, the good thing about him is he's a little more finesse than Greg Oden, so I don't know how you actually keep yourself from like getting as healthy as possible, but yeah, I don't know. We have to see, man.
yeah, yeah. I know anything can happen. I was just wondering what your opinion was, because I think he long as he doesn't try to bulk up too fast. Like he got a slender frame anyway, so I don't think he should try to. I think he definitely need to get stronger, but I don't think he should try to put on a bunch of poundage real fast. Because I think
Okay. I hope he doesn't get in the summer like Chet Hogan. Chet Hogan.
that right.
Yeah, man. How y'all feel OKC is gonna be next year?
I think they'll be good.
Uh, I mean, they're gonna be playing team. I don't think they're top six, and
Yeah.
it's gonna be playing. They're gonna be better. They might have a chance to win a playing game. But
So
I don't know
they
who's the vet on the team because they are young a lot.
don't have no vets. It's like literally a college team.
Yeah, yeah, they're young as hell.
These guys like 21, 22. I think SJ is 23. Like their whole starting five, like their average age like 21 years old.
Mm.
I think they'll be good though, but I don't think they'll be top six either.
I'm gonna talk about Jamal Murray probably this weekend, man. That dude.
What an idiot!
Whew.
Uh,
His idiotic.
he did something else.
What you haven't seen?
Wait, I know about what he did recently.
Oh, okay.
But he did something else yesterday or whatever.
No, that's what he just did.
What the apology?
No, the bonehead move of doing it again.
Uh,
I'm just trying to comprehend why you really now you really know it's really him because if you watch the IG video, like his friend tried to, hide the camera, but Ja being, doing what he's doing, he knew the camera was on. He still had the gun showing. I'm like, now you know it's really him. I
I
I knew
just
was
it was him in the first place because of who he be trying to act like.
I was John Morant. I was John Morant age long time ago. Um, when you're that age, you think you're invincible, man. You
You
think
do.
you're invincible,
You do.
and you think that okay, things may happen to other people, not to me, because I'm smarter than everybody. I'm
Mm-hmm.
smarter. I'm wiser, and I don't. They just don't. They just not understanding me. They just old
They just
fashioned.
hate.
They just idiots.
They just hating on me.
So you just have, yeah, you just have to hit bottom, and then you're gonna get it. And at first, you're gonna blame everybody, and then one day you're gonna see that it's you.
It's
But
gonna
it's
be.
gonna be hard for him to
Mm,
see that right now because he has everything. When you get everything at that age, it's very hard for you to look around because you see only yourself. You think you're the smartest person in the room. So people may have talked to him. He just need to figure out himself. And so I think having a weapon is a drug for him. I think he's addicted to it. So he needs to go to rehab about guns. The thing is, we people are not saying he cannot have guns. It's because he signed a contract, and NBA is a private entity, and they have rules. You just
right.
have to respect the rules.
Right.
yeah, I mean, it's not
He
like
think he NBA young boy.
yeah, that's the part he thinks that it's a movie or something, like it's like a game. Like you can have a gun, but the way you flashing it like on some Grand Theft Auto stuff, it's like you think it's a game, you think it's a video game. You
Yeah.
don't have
He
it's
trying to
what
act like the rappers.
then go be one. if you don't here's like if you want to be that, like go do that. I mean, nobody wants to. This is the first time I've seen this, bro. Like now it's gonna be carrying. He's gonna be carrying a trend for all the younger generation coming up, man. You're
You
gonna
know
see
what's funny?
else do this.
You know what's funny? When I was young and I see other people I admire do something, I try to do that.
Yep,
And if other kids see that, they're gonna do that, and they're gonna be, you could see a cop could see them doing that dancing, whatever, with a gun and start
exactly.
shooting.
Yep.
That's why I'm saying. That's why it's so dangerous because a lot of people look up to him.
Right. And that's
There's
why.
gonna be another, there's gonna be more kids doing this, man. Trust me. They're gonna be doing the same thing, and then something tragic gonna happen where, God forbid, one of them accidentally. I ain't gonna
Right.
say it.
And he putting it to his head and playing with it. What if it go off?
Just man, it's just stupid, man. I have
Yeah.
no words for John Morant, man. He just
And you know what? Normally, I be thinking like sometimes they be too harsh with the punch. They need a real smack on him. He need a harsh punishment.
When
I'll
that
suspend him for the season.
when first
Yeah.
that happened, I said I would trade John Morant. I don't want John Morant on my team. If I'm the Memphis Grizzlies, I would trade John Morant. Do
Right.
it now before it's damaged goods.
Right.
He needs to be suspended for a year.
Yes.
That's my punishment for him because
Wow, a year. Wow.
A
for the
year.
whole for the whole season. He'll
He
be
need
all right.
he need
For
to
a
be really
year?
slapped.
Yes, for the whole season, man.
That's tough,
You
man.
said he has to hit rock bottom. That's rock bottom. Take something away from him because you didn't do it. You didn't get it the first time, man. Really, the fact that you did again just shows like
And this
you need to
soon.
be you need to be saved from yourself, man. Because if you don't get saved from yourself, then and something tragic happens, then you're gonna be like, what if I tried to step in? So the only way to do that, you gotta take something from him that he truly wants to do, and let's play basketball. So unfortunately, if that's what it takes for you to get it, then hey, I'm telling you, that's the only way it has to go. You can't allow his dude to be the face of your team doing stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's self-sabotaging.
Yeah,
Like
man.
he's his own worst enemy right now.
Because ain't nobody. Here's the thing: no one's forcing him to do this. He was in the
Nobody.
car. He was in the car with one person, and even them, they tried to hide the camera. So if they trying to hide the camera, you can no longer say, "Oh, everybody else is trying to influence." No, this is him. This is him. Yeah, he said, "Oh, what up?" Cuz said he said an NBA dumb boy. That's how I look at it.
Right.
He thinks he's a actual rapper, actual slash. Um, you
Thug.
know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's like, dude, like this is what
You
it is.
a
This is what he's
thug
trying to
person,
be.
dude. You ain't
Huh?
no thug. The guys that really live that life, they trying to get away from it. You acting like that. That's the problem with it nowadays, though. Like the guys that live a good life, they listen to these rappers and they start to glorify the bad behavior and acting like a thug and carrying guns and doing all that stuff. But when you really break it down, most of the time it be the other guys that ain't really lived that life doing that. The guys that really live that life, most of the time they trying to get away from that. You know what I mean? They know what comes with that. He don't know the repercussions of living that lifestyle. So he think it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He in the trenches really and living where he got to carry a gun all the time. You know what I mean? He ain't living that lifestyle. So he think it's fun. And he ain't experiencing the repercussions of doing stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it's sad.
yeah, Bruce. He needs to be out for a year.
Yeah,
Go
he
on and
need a
suspend him. Adam Silver, do your job. Because 40 games ain't enough for me, bro. Sorry, it's not. It's just not, bro. And
if you
don't
give
Adam
call
him
me no
Silver,
hater.
Adam Silver is too lenient. If it was Devin Stern, since the first offense, I'll be like 50 games
I wish
or
I was his daddy. He need to ask
30
for it, to
games.
be honest.
He's a grown person.
So what?
23 has to
So
what?
what?
23
He
years
had done.
old. He's an adult.
I know.
You cannot beat him.
If I
And
was his
and
daddy, I
and
would.
and and who's paying the house? He bought a house next to for his parents next to him to
That's true.
his house.
That's why he don't have them no respect for them.
I mean, Timorant needs those tickets, man. Those courtside tickets. When
I mean, it's like, that's his vibe with this, with the whole parent thing. Like, one side of me is like saying, okay, T Morant is his father. I mean, just because you older, like, that's still the person. Without your parents, no matter how old you get, you always have respect for your parents. I don't care if you 30, 40, 50. That respect never goes out the window.
Right.
But
If they do it right.
it's not an age thing. That should always be constant. I mean, that's even in the Bible. Like, you always honor thy mother and your father. That's a commandment. But on the other side, it's like he's saying, like, Ja is the breadwinner and he's bringing the money in. So what else could you really tell him? You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one making sure you guys eat comfortably to make
Right.
sure y'all eat. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a matter of Ja Morant has to be saved from himself
Right.
because he ain't listening to nobody.
Nobody around him commands the respect. Everybody around him looks up to him.
So the only thing you can do, because I think Nike took away his endorsements or parted ways from him. So give him another slap on the wrist. Give him, I'll say, take him out the whole season. You still get you still get paid. You get your
He's not
guaranteed
with
money.
Nike anymore.
I think they cut ties with him.
Really? I heard that I was reading that they remove, but because his sneakers have was supposed to come out.
Well, yeah, remove. That's what I mean.
So,
Yeah, removed his sneakers. But I just think that you have to give him you have to make him actually understand like yo the seriousness because now you got a whole generation after you who's gonna start following you.
Right. You gotta make an example out of him.
Yeah, you gotta make an example out of him, bro. That's the only way.
And I'm usually not for making an example. I think a lot of times they go too harsh with that. But in this situation, I think it's necessary and it's needed.
Yeah, I get like let him come back. If he let him come back again with that situation trying to run around with a gun, I guarantee he won't do it because now you're gonna lose something. I can take something from you now. That's the only way he's gonna stop. And then what JJ Redick said about it was retarded. He come talking about why we trying to hold a 23-year-old kid. I'm like that politically correct you know what I'm saying BS, man. Like
JJ
some
Redick tried to be the player's voice in the media.
well, he miserably failed, man.
That's
That was just
that's
stupid.
yeah. He tried to be the player's voice in the media. He doesn't want to. He wants the players to come to his podcast.
Yeah, but
And
what he don't
uh,
understand, he don't live the repercussion. He don't have it don't affect him. So he'll
JJ
just
Redick has
it's
skeleton too.
easy
He has skeleton too.
for
He has
sure.
skeleton too. I'm not gonna say those because that's BJ podcast. But he has skeleton. Google JJ Redick. So he has skeletons too. So he's trying
Yeah.
to talk almighty and saying, "Oh, it's legal in the state, whatever." That was not the point, and he understand it. He just didn't want to criticize players.
Yeah, but
Yeah, man. He might as well just not said anything. He might have just been quiet. If you wanted to if you didn't want to, get on the player's bad side, just be quiet because I guarantee you they wouldn't have said nothing to you. They wouldn't have said, "Oh, you better say something." No, they just would have been like, "All right, whatever." Some things you don't need to cover, but like if it doesn't concern you, because it's like that was just a bad take.
I'm not a fan of Draymond Green, and he covered and he said it way better than JJ Redick.
What he
That's
said.
he's saying that John Morant has no need to be smarter. You cannot keep doing this, something like that, and um, you cannot at this at it's not like it's not the friends, it's you. Cannot
Yeah,
stop. You cannot be blaming friends. It's you.
no, he
it's
had
you.
nobody else to blame but himself.
Yeah, yeah, it was you, man. It wasn't. His friends are probably telling him he needs to chill out, and he's probably telling them, "Oh, I know what I'm doing." That's what he's probably, or they probably not enough of them kind of getting on him.
No,
So
I think he got a bunch of yes men around him. Like he might have a few friends that's trying to tell him, but most of the people around him are yes men because like you said, he the breadwinner. He the one they don't know. They ain't hanging around a bunch of millionaires. They don't know a bunch of Fortune 500 guys. So he is the guy that they look up to, and he got a bunch of yes men around him. And I know for a fact he be trying to go to the hoods in Memphis. Like he really, they gonna just milk you. Of course,
Isn't Memphis one of the most dangerous city
yes, it
in
is.
the United?
Yes, it is. Yeah, I was born like maybe an hour away from Memphis.
It's like every year I hear a rapper getting killed in Memphis.
What city
Yeah,
you from, OC?
I'm from Clarksdale, Mississippi.
Oh, that's where you live now?
No, that's not where I live now, but that's where I'm from.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, Memphis is man. Memphis is man, that's a war zone out there.
Yeah, that's little Chicago.
Yeah, it's bad, bro. But it's so small that it
It's
doesn't
not
do
really
the
that small,
numbers.
to be honest with you, though. It's small for a city when you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. When you
yeah
compare them to like the big cities like LA, Chicago, it's just small, but it's still a city. I don't
yeah
get it's still a city, but it's just like not as big as those cities. That's why the numbers don't rack up as much.
no, but it's consistently in the murder capital list. It's consistently on that.
Yeah, man. So I don't
Now
know if John just
all you
go
gotta do is
ahead.
watch first 48. You'll see how bad it is. It's
Yeah,
regularly on there.
I'm not watching those things. I've come from a country like this. I did not.
Right, I feel you. No, I
I,
feel
I
you.
watch. I watch only happy things in sports. I don't want
Hey,
to
I
see.
feel you. I feel you.
Well, getting back to the Nuggets, man, before we try to, end the show. So y'all got the Nuggets splitting the series, or y'all got the Nuggets getting, or do you think the Lakers gonna win both games?
Uh, you know what? I I want to say the Lakers split these next two games. That's what my head tells me, but I don't know with these refs, man. These refs might try to help the Lakers because I know what the narrative they want is. The Lakers get another championship, so I wouldn't be surprised if they help them out a little bit.
Yeah, they're gonna have to shoot lights out if they want any type of chance. What's good, Kurt?
What's going on, DJ?
Man, we just wrapping it up, man. So you came in, but what you got?
Yeah, now I heard y'all. I don't know if y'all remember what I was saying last podcast. Jamal Murray cooking them 1-on-1, cooking them as I expected though. But yeah, Nuggets look very dominant. Y'all can hear me clearly, right?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, yeah. Nuggets look very dominant. I like how AD looked game one. AD looked really good game one, but Jokic he's the best player in the series. And honestly, I ain't gonna lie. If Jokic ends up winning a championship this year, he will be the best player in the league. But that's not. I'm just saying that. But game two, it was pretty good. I was at work, but I was watching a glimpse of it. So just Jamal Murray to me, man, he's really the big difference. I mean, from what I was looking at, I really didn't get to watch the full game, but I was just watching him cook LeBron. I'm like, damn, this nigga's cooking. So, but I'll say this though. I think Lakers will. It's going to be a series once they go to LA because I feel the rest of calls for them. So, LA is going to get a break in LA. They're going to get a break. So, yeah. I think Nuggets in six. Honestly, Nuggets are 6 or 7 to me still. Nuggets should be able to win this series. It should not be the Lakers. That's my opinion.
Yeah, because I don't know how good the Nuggets role players are on the road. Like they're solid at home, but I don't know how good they are on the road. KCP, Bruce Brown, Michael Porter Jr., Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, that's
I
what
don't know.
worries me too.
Yeah, I don't know how solid they are on the road. So if like I said, if Lakers pull out 2 of those games, then they gotta feel good going back to Denver game 5.
Denver
So
don't want to let them tie it up though.
nah, they can't. They got switches too.
They need to get one, at least one of these next two.
Yeah.
You don't want to leave it in the refs' hands.
Yeah, you don't. But I think the refs are gonna help out either way, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. LA has too much riding for them. They're right.
agree.
They're right there. The finals is right there for them. The refs are gonna get involved whether we like it or not. To be honest with y'all,
I agree.
because they cannot stop Jamal Murray. If they can't stop Jamal Murray, they're gonna lose. They should lose. They should lose. They can't stop Jokic already, and he had a bad game. But Jamal Murray was really like, if he's playing 1-on-1, I feel that they're not gonna win, bro. He's just too good. He's too good, bro. He's too good off the pick and rolls. He's just gonna. I don't know who's guarding him. That's just my thing. Like, he just looks too good, bro. Game 1 and 2. So I don't know. They in trouble to me. So I don't know, bro.
The thing is the Lakers tried so hard to win this game, and the Nuggets pulled it out. So, yeah, momentum right now is in Denver.
Right.
Yeah, you definitely have to say that. But like you just said, I mean, LA's going back home. Like, look, they protected their home court. We have to protect our home court. So, if you want to look at it like that.
So
If I'm Denver, though, I'm trying to get these. I'm trying to get it over as soon as possible.
Facts. For some bullshit starts happening.
Yeah, leave these reps no room to milk it.
facts. But man, game 3 on Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? So we'll definitely have to cover that game. Did y'all drop any last words before we end the show?
Nah, I pretty much said what I want to on the Nuggets, the Lakers, and NBA dumb boy.
Yep, NBA dumb boy.
Yeah, man. I came on this chat late, bro. I'm definitely gonna join the chat a little earlier. I just got off work, but I just probably. I mean, Jimmy Buckets is here.
Jimmy Butler, huh?
Yeah, that's a
Jimmy
dog
Buckets
right
is
there.
there, man. And I don't think people are really gonna understand who the Heat really is until the end of the series. Like, I just even from what I just seen a clip of, y'all probably seen this. This nigga said he said we're gonna get. He said last year in game 7 loss, he was like, we're gonna be in the same exact position. They're in the same exact position. That's crazy to me. You know how crazy that is to say that and you're in the same position? You know how much belief in yourself you have to say that, and now you're in the same position. And he says we're gonna get the job done. Like, that to me, that's Kawhi shit.
Yeah, no, but
crazy.
for real, yeah, I feel like he got of any player left in the playoffs, he got the most will.
Bro, and that's crazy. He literally said that last year, and look where they at right now. Who would expect them to be in the same spot the way their season's been going? Yeah, that's why. I mean, I'm saying I still got the Celtics, but I ain't gonna lie, the Heat ain't going nowhere, bro. They're not going anywhere. They're not going nowhere, bro.
No, you gotta beat them.
Yeah, bro, that's some MJ shit to say. Like, that's crazy. And they in the same exact spot, and I'm like, they better be scared of Jimmy. Or they better, like, understand, you know what I'm saying, a proper, like, they better, you know what I'm saying, like, that's not a player to play with to me. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, he earned his.
Yeah,
Mm.
bro.
Yep. All right, fellas. Well, we're gonna be back on Saturday morning, man, for live talk.
Yep. All right, y'all.
that's
Like
the
and
best.
subscribe, people.
Yeah, man.
All right, bro. I'll
All right,
see you,
brother.
BJ.
Yes, sir.
Peace out. Salute.
Wow, so great show tonight, man. Great energy we had as well. all the people in the chat box. You know what I'm saying? Hit that comment section. Hit the share, hit the subscribe. If you guys are new, hit the notification bell for new alerts. But what do y'all think the Nuggets and Clippers is gonna be in LA? Y'all think they're gonna tie it up 2-2? Or y'all think the Nuggets gonna go up 3-1? Right. We're gonna be back again Saturday morning for more LA Clipper talk. But until next time, we respectfully say pull up a seat, pull up a chair, pull live. Peace out of here like swimwear.